Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast, all the things we didn't get to during the course of the show today. Do you notice anything different about me today, Betty Lou?
You're still annoying.
Yeah.
Still talking a lot.
Yeah, that's normal. Something
Still
different.
Smell.
Yeah.
No.
I have two watches on today. Look at that. I have one on my right arm and one on my left arm.
Why?
I have a Apple Watch, which is new to me, but it's like super old. It's like 3 or 4 years old. It's my wife's because she was complaining that it was dying on her and wasn't doing a good job anymore. And so we had these gift cards that we had to Costco. So we got her a new watch and got her a little bit bigger one because she actually uses it. But I got to do like a test run because I've flirted with the idea of getting an Apple Watch, but I don't know if I would like it. And so it was great because I was able to take her old one, just clear it out, and then pair it to my phone. And I'm using it. The thing I've always liked about the Apple Watches is you can change the faces and give them different personalities, which that part I like. But it's always been like, oh, it's just a watch to me. You know, I just need it to tell time. But there's some actually really cool things about it. Like a package got delivered to my house today, and I got the notification on my watch. Bing, there's somebody, and you see them there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's actually kind of nice because you don't have to dig your phone out of your pocket.
I could see for someone with your personality where it would be nice.
Because you don't wear a watch.
No, I don't wear a watch at all. No. But the reason why I think you would benefit from it is because you never want to be without your phone.
Right.
And you're constantly checking it when it goes off. Whereas with your watch, you could just easily glance, see who it's from, and then move on.
Oh, I could do that in conversations too. Like,
right.
Oh, hey, what's that over there? And then I just point and I look at my watch.
I think it's easier to look at a watch and then keep
Sure,
going
like,
type thing.
I'm not very subtle, though.
No, you're not. But then I don't think I would want one just because I don't want to be that attached. I don't want to know that much.
Yeah, and I like that. And so
it's
like
okay.
when I got that like message today that the guy to fix to do my tile was at my house already, like, oh, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Or I got like a text notification where I didn't feel my phone go off, and then my wrist did. So I really like it. But I don't want to give up my old school watch. Like I like the looks of my watch. Like,
so you can't be that weirdo.
I don't know. That's what I'm
wears
wondering.
2 watches.
That's what I'm wondering. Can I be that weirdo that wears a high tech watch and then like a classic watch?
Why do you need to have the classic watch?
Because I just like it. Like I like the way that it looks. It kind of looks like it's a nice watch. It's a Citizen Blue Angels watch, and I just like the look of it. Like I would never buy a Rolex because they're just so expensive, but I love the look of them. But I would never pay that kind of money for a watch because I mean it tells you time. That's it. But I like the look of it.
And there's no way to get like a different interface for your iPhone. I mean your iWatch where it wasn't square, it was circular. Like
no, they're all like the same shape. But I mean you can put different faces on it, which that part's really cool.
Is that Mickey Mouse?
No, I have one of those. But this one is more like a Rolex Panda watch that I like, and so I did that to be like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I'm not sure if I'm an Apple Watch guy or not.
Well, the good news is that you can keep sampling it.
That's it.
See what you decide.
Yeah, like I can take it for a test drive for a couple months and be like, oh yeah, I like that. Because then the one that I would really like is the big honker one. That looks like
they
a
make
man.
Them bigger than that?
This is a small one. This is my wife's dainty one.
Oh.
She got and it's not in rose gold. She got the next one up. She got a 46, I think, or 40. Maybe she went back to the 42. But then there's this one. There's one bigger than this, and then there's a one bigger than that, and then a big giant one.
Oh.
And the big giant one is like really like a man watch.
Oh, that's a man watch?
I like it. Yeah, it's kind of like having a big silver watch. It's a big watch.
Could you get it in silver? I know you can trade the bands.
Yeah.
The bands you can do. So you can make it where it feels like your fancy watches.
I don't want to pay the money for it. That's the problem. That's the rub. So I might have to buy it used. Because like new, it's $749. Yeah, and like and when you see that, like I wouldn't pay that for like a nice watch anyway. And so so it can do other things. Why would I spend that money on an Apple Watch? But you can get them used for around $300. So that's not too bad. And now that I'm seeing that, the used watch, as long as you unpair it to your phone and reset it, it works absolutely
You just got to remember to charge it.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't like. But then my charger for my phone has a little flip out for the watch. because I never take my watch off. My watch is waterproof and stuff, so I shower with it. I never take. Well, that's not true. I take my watch off to weigh myself, even though I know that my watch weighs. It adds 4 ounces to my overall weight. But I will take it off to weigh myself just to feel better. That's the only time I take my watch off.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know if I love that, but anyway. Speaking of my watch, though, I was able to see that guy show up to my house today, which was really cool. And so, like, getting deliveries would be great. Like, you could see somebody, like, maybe stealing your package.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, from your porch. I could see that from my watch.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what are you going to do about it?
Cry.
Okay, well, it's up to you. I don't know. I mean, I could see where it'd be good and bad because it's going to make you want to depend on it even more.
I wonder if that segue was so good and so seamless.
Oh, that I didn't even notice it?
You didn't pick up on it.
Delivery. Oh, nice.
Delivery thieves.
You did really well.
Yes. Well, it's not good when you have to call it out.
Well, anyways, yes, delivery fees. So my story is about delivery fees. So
fees or thieves?
Fees.
Oh, I thought you said thieves. That's why I was tying it into the...
Oh, my gosh.
I thought you said
still
thieves.
got it wrong.
Like, I even wrote it down.
No wonder I didn't get it.
Delivery thieves. I even wrote it down.
You heard it wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so there is a video going viral on TikTok, and it's a woman that she's ordered a Papa John's pizza, and on the box it says, delivery fee is not a tip. Please reward your driver for outstanding service.
Oh, so the Papa John's themselves are saying that. Yeah, then what is the delivery fee? Tell me what that is.
Well, there you go. And there is what's rubbing everyone the wrong way.
Yeah.
So let me point out a couple of things. I looked it up to see what is the delivery fee used for, because if you've ordered from Uber Eats or whatever else is out there, there is a tax, a delivery fee, a tip, and sometimes there's even more. I mean, it's gotten to the point where it adds about 25 to 50% to your final bill
100%.
if you're
It's out of
ordering.
control.
Yeah, if you're ordering it for it to be delivered. So the delivery fee is for administrative costs and for insurance. Now, you would think with a delivery fee, it would be going to the deliverer.
The driver. Right. Yeah,
but
they're not paying for their gas.
Nope. It goes to the insurance for the company and their administrative cost, whatever that means. So I was reading through some of the comments, but I would play the audio from the video, but I could not because I couldn't have cleaned it up. But let's just say she was not happy about it. Well, some of the comments that I liked included, companies tell us to tip their workers knowing they won't pay.
Yeah, just pay them more.
Yeah, this is crazy.
But then they do. But then it doesn't solve itself because they go, okay, we're going to pay them more. Guess what? Your pizza just went up and now it's $19 because that's how it always happens. Yeah. You as the customer are always going to pay for whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Another commenter said, Papa John's CEO makes $8.4 million annually, by the way.
Oh, that's not that much.
Still.
For a big company?
Also, someone said, guilting the customer. Smart move.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And then finally, mind you, there was a cost to print this on the pizza box.
Yeah, which you probably paid for.
Right. But I'm saying, like, that cost that they put towards the box could have been put on their drivers.
Yeah.
Like, it's just what it is, and it's what I've said before. When it comes to tipping, it's almost like I became the owner of this franchise. When did that happen? Because now I'm paying your employees. Tipping
always happened with pizza delivery before. It was just part of it. Someone's bringing you the pizza, they drove to your house, you would tip them naturally. But then they started tacking on the delivery fee. So then you're like, man, I'm paying that and I got a tip now. And so then some people will go less on the tip and hose the driver, but the company still makes it and covers itself, which is not right either.
It's not right. And two, I know that there are people that are not from this country. They come here and they learn how we do tipping and they're like, are you kidding me? This is insane. And it's so true because I want to point out too that this message on the pizza box said, please reward your driver for outstanding service. Well, they get there, they get out of their car.
Yeah.
They walk to your door and they hand you the pizza. Is what is considered outstanding service?
Yeah, not spitting in it.
And I think I told you this too. I read a whole article about how when it comes to like Uber Eats and things like that, when you order something, you have to go ahead and put the tip in to the app. Mm-hmm. And if the tip is not good enough, according to the drivers, it won't get picked up.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're having to tip for something that you haven't even seen any work done yet.
Yeah.
You have to go ahead and tip, and it has to be good or you're not even going to get it.
Yeah, the pre-tipping for that kind of stuff, I think, is crazy.
It's now assumed.
Right.
You don't have to do anything to get it.
There are certain places, again, like that I don't mind tipping for service. I
No.
don't. I tip at every restaurant. It's the ones that I walk up and I make the order, and then I go fill up my drink, but they they're going to flip the iPad around. Like,
Yeah.
really?
I go back to, you think about Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And even recently I went with a friend to In-N-Out Burger. These people don't get tipped. It's a
Right.
fast food restaurant, and they're coming by your booth and asking, hey, can I
Yeah.
get that for you? Can I refill your drink? These people aren't getting tips. So how are they making it work?
Right.
When other companies do the bare minimum and don't do anything and expect a tip.
Like Dunkin' for the longest time never was a tip place. But some of the Dunkins now, if you're paying with your card, they'll hold the machine, the card reader machine, out the window for you, and when you hit it, it gives you the tip thing.
So
and
annoying.
then, the ones that I go to, typically, if I hand them my card inside or pay cash, they don't do it. But if I'm ever paying with card and I see the thing come out, I'm like, oh, I gotta ask Gavin, because he's always made the coffee runs for us for years, and I've never looked at the receipt, and I'm like, does he tip? Because I pay for it every Friday. It's Dunkin' Friday, and I'm like,
What if he doesn't?
Like, great. But like if
What if
he
he
was
doesn't?
ever
It's
given a tip.
$10.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm wondering, because I never look at the receipt. All of a sudden, I've been paying like $30 a week or
I will
something.
say too, though, like I am not against tipping.
Oh,
Like
no,
I'm
yeah.
all for tipping. I will even go above and beyond with tipping when there is good service and it makes sense. Like I went to Dutch Brothers, and they were awesome. They were so kind, got through every customer, and they got my order right, all the things. And I left a $10 tip.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I'm all for good service. I went to Chewy's and I gave a $5 tip
Wow.
for just some chips and queso. Like,
That's good.
But to me, they earned it.
You
Like,
remember-
they went above and beyond.
Do you remember Homie? And I'm not being racial. That was his name on his thing at Chewy's. Homie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One of the best
Great.
waiters ever.
Wonderful.
And that was the day that I got my wires crossed and I did the math wrong and I shorted him on a tip and I was really upset with myself. And I drove 25 minutes back to that restaurant later that day to give him cash to make it right.
The steps you'll go to
Yeah.
to make sure that a stranger is not angry with you is shocking.
Well,
to me.
I wanted to respect him because he was
I
really
know,
good.
and he was.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you might never meet him again.
And I don't care.
You might never see him
Not about
again.
that.
But the people that you come across on the daily,
Yeah.
you're like, that hit him the wrong way. Well,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
It wasn't necessarily about what he thought of me, but it was like I want to make sure that I did right by him. That was what he
What
thinks
about
of me
the
is
people that you
inconsequential.
work with? If you do right by them.
Dunkin' Friday. I pay for your Dunkin' every Friday without fail.
I don't really care for Dunkin'.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like I can't ever win, man. I can't win at work. I can't win at home.
You know what? You're doing a great job.
Thanks. I appreciate that. You don't mean it. Okay.
See, I can't win with
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
I can't win.
Oh, okay. Sometimes you come across a headline that I have questions. Like you ask, it's like the headline itself makes you go, "What? What?" I'm going to give you this headline in two pieces because when you think it's like, "Oh wow," it gets crazier. Headline: Quadruple, meaning four, quadruple amputee cornhole champion. So this is somebody that has like missing arms and legs.
How do they throw?
That's my point. Like, is a cornhole champion. And he said that ESPN, like they did a feature on him, and he said cornhole was his calling. He became a quadruple amputee after contracting a infection, which led to sepsis when he was 10 months old. Whoa. So he's probably figured out how to overcome.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. But let me finish that headline for you. Because right now, it's like when we do that good news story segment, right now it's a good news story. Mm-hmm. Like quadruple amputee is a professional cornhole player. Like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Here's the rest of the headline. Quadruple amputee cornhole champion facing murder charges in fatal shooting. Like, yet again, how?
He has figured out.
Yeah.
He's had too much time to figure out how to live
To adapt.
a normal life.
Yeah.
Like, how did he pull the trigger?
So many questions. Like,
What does
he
that
has
look
no
like?
hands. Like, how did he?
Wait. Oh, wait.
Does he
Now
have a special adapter with a trigger
no.
finger?
What if he's got, you can do that now where it's like it's a full arm or a full leg that you
Like
put on the stump.
prosthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can say amputee,
I
but
don't know.
they don't include it. Well, do you remember that Olympic guy that he was accused of, allegedly murdering his girlfriend?
In
And
Australia.
he was a double amputee. He
Yeah.
had no legs, but he was an Olympian runner.
And that one made more sense though because he still had use of his arms and because he shot her. He
yeah,
shot through the door.
but he didn't have his legs on.
Yeah.
So there was a lot that went. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is that maybe he's got special arms that help him.
But like, hey, hang on one second. I got to put on my other arm that has the one finger that will fit in my gun. Like it's just.
I'm not saying he made the wise decisions.
Yeah,
but
I mean, there's part of you that's like, well, good job at learning how to overcome and adapt, and like,
he overcame too well.
yeah, but you're still a bad person, You still like killed somebody because I guess it was with somebody he knew. He got into an argument with him, and he was in the back seat of the car, and he shot the guy, and then like he doesn't seem like a great guy because then like that's one thing. But then he asked somebody else in the car to help him get rid of the body. So wait, you can do this, but you can't do that? If I'm his friend in the car, I go, no, I want to see how you pull this one off. Yeah.
I'm amazed
Yeah.
because if anything, if he had used this determination towards some good
Yes.
decisions, he would have really been someone to look up to.
Yeah.
However,
You
that-
had your whole life in front
that
of you.
didn't
You were
work
a
out.
cornhole champion. And you threw it all away for some really weird story, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are just like every once in a while you come across a headline where you're like, I have questions.
I have questions.
So-
I have a question.
I have a question. Are we going to do birthdays today?
No.
Oh, then that was
Because there aren't any.
Super
But if you have a birthday shout out that you would like to put in, text the word shout out to 91979 and we will get you on the list.
It feels like we go in fits and starts. It feels like there are birthday seasons. Like sometimes we'll have a bunch of
agree.
them, and then like we'll go like 3 weeks and there's nothing, and it's like that's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, well,
But we do have one for tomorrow.
Oh, exciting! We'll have to make sure we get to that for sure. Don't tell me who it is. I don't want you to ruin the surprise.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And as always, too, we ask you to ask a question with the birthday because really the birthday is fun. We love shouting people out, but we really like the questions because it's just something else to talk about here on the old Aftercast. So, like Betty said, shout out to 91979, and you can send your birthday and your question in. All right. That's going to do it for our Aftercast for today. And as always, thanks for being a potty.